Hey guys, what the heck's up? Welcome back to my channel and to another freaking video. You can tell by the fact I'm not ready that this is going to be a vlog. Nonetheless, a travel vlog because you can tell by the title, I am going to Canada for the first time and I am so freaking excited. I have wanted to go to Canada for so long. I just feel like it's so close, obviously, to the United States. I have so many friends that live there. There's just so many things, like small things about Canada that I've always wanted to try, like authentic poutine, Tim Hortons, like of course there's so much more, but even just the small things like getting to have an ice cap instead of Dunkin' in the morning, like I cannot wait. And we are going to visit my friends Brittany and Belle, that if you've been here for a really long time, you would remember from like the Minecraft like convention days. Some of my favorite people and Canadians ever, and they've been to Arizona a couple times over the last year or two, and they were like, you guys need to like come to Canada this summer. And I just coincidentally got my passport earlier this year because I had a wedding in the Bahamas, so it just like worked out flawlessly. We could find a weekend and they were like, you have to come in the summer, and it just all has worked out so gracefully. So I am so excited. I am bummed though because one of my besties, Nicole, lives in Calgary. I have a layover there, but I don't think it's long enough to see her, so that part sucks. So Nicole, if you're watching this, I love you and I'm thinking of you. But I just started kind of packing. Here is my piles. I'm gonna do a little bit of a pack with me. I feel like I've done a couple of those recently, so maybe a little bit repetitive. I have a couple new like travel goodies, like makeup bags and like a backpack and stuff I'm really excited about, but here is kind of the lineup that we're gonna put in a suitcase. I think we're going to the wineries. I don't know 100% because I haven't really asked like what the plan is. I feel like there's maybe a farmer's market that we might go to. I know they have like the most beautiful pool, and so I know we'll be hanging out there, and that is kind of like the intro to this. I think I'm gonna do it kind of like that bachelorette party vlog. I actually really enjoyed how that turned out. It allowed me to like be present and document it and like have a fun video. So I think this is gonna be a mix of like montage, voiceover, some of me. I'm also so excited to get like a weekend trip with Court. She's like my favorite human, and we have been so blessed to have so many friends move here and people come into our lives, and it's been nothing but fun and incredible. But I'm so used to spending like all of my time with just Court, so we don't get that as often anymore, which is totally okay. It's all positive, but I'm looking forward to like getting this trip with her. So now that I've rambled for 3 minutes, let's pack and we go to Canada. Not today. Today is Tuesday, but gotta get my ish together. I will officially put everything in suitcases tomorrow, but kind of like my process with pre-packing is these are like my comfy clothes and PJs. Weather there is very similar, a little bit cooler than Arizona, but the nights get cooler. So they said bring some warm stuff. This is like my cat, obviously, and my clothes for the plane, the winery, just, you know, the basic stuff. And then they mentioned to bring swimsuits. So I have 2 cover-ups and 2 swimsuits because we only have 2 full days there. So I figured this will be good. Then I also need to grab, I have this like wet swimsuit holder. I need to put that on this pile before I forget, because then it'll allow me to put my wet swimsuits in there so they don't get nasty while they're drying before I can wash them. And then I mentioned like I have so many new things I'm excited to like travel with, and this is such a girly thing to have like a new backpack or new makeup bags to travel with, but it's so real. I think I've showed you guys this before. I'm gonna use this as, you could have a carry-on and a personal item. I'm gonna use this as my personal item. This is my Stony Clover backpack. I think we went over like when I did the patches, but I've only got to use this once thus far, so I'm so excited to pack this and put all my fun stuff in it. And then to go on the green theme, I got new makeup bags. The company on Amazon sent these to me, which is so sweet. So this one I think is gonna be like my toiletries, and then honestly I might just put this one in here and put my snacks, like my protein bars and all of that good stuff. No, that's random for a makeup bag, but I kind of think that's the vibe for these. And then also, very lastly, I have some makeup goodies I can put in one of my makeup bags that I'm gonna bring, and I'm so excited about. Merit like hooked it up for me, and I love Merit. I've shouted them out in a video before. They just send me goodies. I'm not obviously required to talk about them because this isn't a sponsorship, but they have never sent me like 4 things and I am so excited. There's this new lipstick and I've always raved about their lipsticks and just their packaging, but like this is such a beautiful color and their blushes are my favorite thing. So this will be instantly put into my makeup bag. This is the color Beverly Hills and I just love, like they're so easy to apply, they're so easy to blend. The packaging is beautiful, and then these 2 things I'm actually really excited about because this is an eyebrow gel and I don't have one. You can probably tell my eyebrows are a bit crazy. And lastly, I have been waiting to show you guys so I could put this in my purse. Look at this lip gloss color and the packaging. So I will have Merit linked down below just because they're like the most beautiful, incredible makeup brand. I think truly that they are one of my favorites right now, and I am so excited because I have new makeup bags to put them in and new items I get to play with and get ready with in Canada. Like my pictures, they're going to be slaying. So I'll see you when I pack and then we will hit the airport soon. All right, it's the day that we go to Canada. I am like work ready because I have a convention I have to go to beforehand, which is why our flight is so late. So I have to go to the Great Wolf Lodge, which is like the funniest place to have a work convention. Here's my little fit. This dress has not fit me for so long. I think legitimately I've worn it once, but I've always kept it because I felt like it was like a good work little fit. So exciting that this fits me again. I have like a more comfy sweater dress in the car for the flight, but I just want to say good morning. It is travel day. I don't know what this vlog is gonna look like, so we'll see. We'll see when I talk to you next, but enjoy whatever is to come. I am so excited. You guys, we are here. Yesterday was crazy. Our flight was delayed like a little over an hour, and because of that, we almost missed our layover at 11:40 at night. So it would have been the last flight out. We would have been stranded in Calgary for the night. We made our flight by 4 minutes. We had to go through customs, get back to the gates all in like 12 minutes. It was so crazy. Then we came here. So we got here about like 1:30 last night, woke up, got Tim Hortons. We had the Timbits, those were super good. I had some like sausage wrap that you're seeing over this right now. That was my favorite. The ice cap was okay. Just got a normal one with almond milk. I feel like I could have done a better flavor, but now we are starting to get ready because we are going to the wineries and then having a pool party. So I'm gonna show you the view and just wanted to say hi. There's the pool, like so pretty. Do you see that's a lake? There was a fire a couple days ago, so it's a bit foggy, I think, but beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Also, our friend Ryan is surprising us, and he totally told me he wasn't coming, and his brother ruined the surprise accidentally last night, so we're gonna act surprised. It's his birthday. I'm really excited, but we don't know anything. People are here, you can hear them. Pool party, wineries, so good. And now we are home in our Canadian airport sweatshirt. I'm actually low-key so sad. This one ended up being super cute. It's from Calgary, and on the way, you guys know, like we had that crazy layover thing on the way. When we were running to our gate, they had the cutest sweatshirts, and obviously I had 4 minutes, so I was not stopping to shop. But I was like, I'll get it on the way home. Like they have to have it. It's like at the basic. And we went into like 3 stores and we couldn't find it. And I was so sad. And we stumbled into one more store because the gate was like super small. And they had this one. So we have our Canadian sweatshirt on. I got some Canadian chocolates because this vlog is like a little short, which I kind of figured it would be. But I wanted to sum up the last couple clips in my last day there and then try a couple Canadian candies that I've never had before. So I thought that would be a fun little wrap up. And of course I had to do it in my Canadian sweatshirt, but the trip was amazing. I've been home for exactly a week. I'm filming this Sunday. I landed last Sunday. And I miss them so much already. It's always so interesting. I was telling Court this at the airport. Like, when I go on a trip with Court, right? Like, just court, like we go back home and it's like, oh, that was such a fun trip, but like I'm gonna see you again, and like I'm gonna see you next week. It's always so sad to leave people and not know when you're gonna see them again. Like I've been so lucky to see my Canadian friends so much in the last year and a half, but prior to the last year and a half, like I went 5 years without seeing like Belle specifically, and so it's always just sad. But their friendships mean so much to me. Like I love the Canadians, and so I'm hopeful that like reconnecting and everything will allow us to like be more consistent and seeing each other in each other's lives. It was just the best. It's like so nice to be around people that you just feel like you can be yourself and that you can just like, I don't know, I'm happy. And so the last clip you guys saw, I was drunk in a bathroom, just saying like, hey. And in typical Brit fashion, I stayed up until 5:15 in the morning, and that's like my biggest issue with drinking. Like I can handle my alcohol decently well, it's just I don't ever want to go to sleep. Like I look back at the Bahamas, you guys know the vlog, I was up till 5 a.m. 2 nights in a row, or 4 a.m. then 5 a.m. I went to a wedding in Texas, you guys saw that vlog as well. I went to bed at 4 a.m. like I don't know how to go to bed, and so then it just makes me so tired and anxious the next day, which happened, but it was okay. We had a little pool moment, I took a nap, and then the clips that you're seeing over this right now, we went into the town. There was like a Japanese garden that we went to. We had a couple drinks on the lake, we went to a brewery, and then we went home and just watched Too Hot to Handle because the season had come out, so we watched some of that, and then I went to bed, and then we had a very long trek in the morning. I didn't know when we booked our tickets how far the airport was. I felt so bad, but we had a nice little hour-and-a-half road trip to the airport at 7 a.m. together, and we are home now. So it was the best. We stayed up till 5 a.m. my friend Ryan and I, because again, this whole friend group, if you don't know, if like you're a new follower of mine, we all like used to go to video game conventions together, and it's such a special place in like all of our lives. And so obviously it's been so long, my friend Ryan and I just stayed up so late watching like the group was called The Cube, like watching Cube vlogs and all of that stuff, and it was so funny. And I actually am going to see a few of my other friends from that group. Somebody's getting married later this month, and so I was talking to my friend Zach because I'm gonna like reunite with some of them. And he's like, I was watching Cube vlogs recently too, and it's just so funny and nostalgic how we all like will do that, but we don't talk much in between, but we're all like watching the same videos and like missing each other. I don't know, super cute. I'm done talking. It was the best trip. I love them. I cannot wait to see them again, and I hope it is sooner rather than later. But let's end the vlog. I got two, our Mars Bars Canadians, because I've heard of them before. So if this one's not, please don't call me ignorant. It has the Canada flag on it, and again, I was like limited to the airport, and so I didn't really know. But it's peanut free, Canadian flag, so we'll see. I feel like this is gonna be like a Milky Way, but again, I could be like so ignorant. Oh, yep, I feel like that's exactly what this is. Also, it's 8:30 in the morning. I love a nutritious breakfast. It's a Milky Way, right? It's good. Do they have these in America? I feel like this one I could be ignorant on, but it has a Canadian flag. It's good. This one, I know it's Canadian because this is what gave me the idea. Okay, we're back. This was the candy they were selling on the plane. And it, like, they have little like Canadian leaves next to anything that was like Canadian exclusive. And this was one of them. So I was like, this has to be, and it's the partner of the NHL, and it's a coffee crisp, and we know I love coffee, so I'm like, I feel like this has to be good. And it's like, I feel like the texture, because it says Pops on it, could be a sleigh. Ooh. ASMR. It's like good. It's very like wafer and crispier and all these words. I don't know how to say this early in the morning on the inside. Texture, good. Crunchy. I cannot lie, I am a peanut butter chocolate girly. That's like my go-to candy bar if I get one. So it was good. I'm glad I can say I could try it, but I'm not gonna miss it, you know? I'm gonna miss my friends in Canada. I'm not gonna miss this, but it was good. The Mars bar was better, in my opinion, specifically. But that is it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this like video. I'll see you so soon for another one. Good. Bye.